Hey there, it's us again, the Honest Guides, or some people refer to us as the Single Gang, because what we do in Prague is we cut off love locks because they're pretty hideous and they sort of destroy historical stuff in the city. This is how it goes. A tourist will come to the city, put his lock on St. John Nepomuk, and I will show up with my cutters and very gently cut it off. Now here's the crazy part. Somebody paid 500 crowns, which is about 20 euros, for this lock. That's 1,000. So I brought my cutters and people were like, can we cut? So I'm like, yeah, sure, go ahead. Good job, boys. That's 5,000. And here we go. The last one, and St. John Nepomuk is clean. Here's the thing. As I mentioned, this lock costs around 20 euros. And we not only took off this one, we took off many of them. And all the locks that we just took off St. John Nepomuk are worth in cash like 600 euros. That's insane. And now they're worth nothing. And people thought they were lucking their love here forever, but usually it stays here only a couple days. Not only us cut the locks off, the city does it, the cleaning services do it, so it's pointless. It's a waste of money. But what if I tell you there's a place in Prague where you can attach your love to St. John Nepomuk and it will stay there forever? There's such a place. Follow me. We are inside of St. HAVEL Church here in Prague, and this place is very much attached to St. John Nepomuk. He was actually a priest here, and you can find his painting over there, 5 stars there that he's recognized by, and even his signature right there. And this church is missing something that you usually associate a church with. It's missing a bell up in the tower. Let me show you. Getting up to the bell tower of 800-year-old church isn't easy. But it's worth it. So we're on top of the church in the tower, and this is my friend Honza.
Hi.
Hi. And what happened to the bell here?
So the bell was taken by Germans during Second World War 70 years ago.
And how old was the bell?
The bell was as old as Christopher Columbus.
So we know Honza through Prague because he sometimes takes us to ring the bells in other churches. And when he saw our video about cutting of the love locks, he said, I can't believe people are wasting 500 crowns for something that you cut off in a couple days when they can contribute to a new bell in this church.
Yeah, and with the new bell, we can name it St. John of Nepomuk, and I will personally ring this bell.
And will the bell remain here for longer than a couple days?
Yeah, I think that more than 400 years.
400 years, that's pretty good.
So here was the bell. This is the old part of the bell from 19th century. So as you see, there is nothing, but with your help, there will be a new bell.
So I guess you get the idea by now. We are starting a crowdfunding campaign to get a new bell for that bell tower for the Church of St. HAVEL, a bell that will be named St. John of Nepomuk. If you contribute, we'll be more than happy. The link will be below in the description. We will flood you with the link so we can get the bell as soon as possible. There will obviously be rewards for you. One of them will be us taking you around Prague, maybe even take you up to the bell tower. But the main reward for you will be that when you walk around Prague, or your kids even, and will see or hear the bell, they can say, that's because of me. So instead of wasting money on love locks, you can invest in a new bell. And just so you get the idea, that's mainly why we're doing this video, if only 200 people would not waste the money on a love lock and would instead of put some money on the bell, we would already have it. Here is the link, it's also below in the description. And also thinking of love locks, I promise that I will keep cutting them off, but nobody will ever cut off the new bell. And a check word at the end is zvon, bell. Zvon, bell.